What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Miss T Talk. I'm here with TJ of All Hail. How are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing well today. I'm so glad that we finally connected again. I remember high school.
Yeah.
Graduated 7 years
High
ago.
school days.
Goodness, it's been so long. And now you're doing bigger things.
And you as well. See,
Hello.
we out here achieving. This is what it's about.
This is what it's about. Us, Brentwood alumni, doing what we've always wanted to do.
Correct.
I mean, you have this organization called, I know it's All Hail. Can you tell me more about that?
So basically what All Hail is, it's a lifestyle brand based around hip hop culture. So it's a clothing brand, but also it's a platform for new artists, like new young artists. So what we do is a cipher. You know, I've done ciphers.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
Duh.
I did
big
one.
viral.
Yeah, I did one in Long Island. I did one at UNC Greensboro, where I graduated from,
Oh,
and I also did one at South by Southwest in Texas, Austin, Texas, for the festival. Yeah, so we've been just moving around, trying to do different ciphers, trying to see how creative I can be and how creative we can take this whole thing.
So Long Island has creative rappers, artists. I would say artists because a lot of people, when they come out with music, singers, rappers, poems, and anything,
Yeah.
very creative. And as me and as you, we see that creative side, and we want to give back because Long Island, like, come on, we really don't. I say this all the time, but we don't have an established structure of anything big. And now in August, you're about to come out. I mean, you can introduce this. You gotta tell the people.
Yeah, this is something that's pretty big, something I've been passionate about for such a long time now. But we're actually, August 24th and 25th, we're doing the Strong Island Hip Hop Festival. So it's 2 days of events. First day being a sneaker expo kind of thing where, you know, people are gonna come by, buy, sell, and trade sneakers. Then we're doing the Long Island DJ battle. You know, there's been a lot of talks of who's the best DJ on Long Island, and everyone's saying that they're the best, but they're not trying to really prove it in a sense, you know, so it's something fun.
I don't know how's that gonna be, like how
Yeah.
DJs battle.
Yeah, I mean, it's real technical, yeah.
Yeah, right? It's like the
Yeah.
technical side, not like what music is hot you're playing, it's the technical side, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, it's just really something fun for these DJs to come together and basically just have a good time, and for people to watch. So after that, we're gonna have some performances that day, and then we're gonna do another cipher. So it's gonna be a real big, strong lineup for the Cipher of Long Island Part 2. So that's gonna be pretty big. And then next day, that's like the long performance day where we're gonna have a bunch of, I think it's 35 performances that day.
So we're gonna have our own Coachella, guys. Thank you,
Yeah.
TJ.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty big. This festival is extremely talked about right now. This is something that is very important to the Long Island culture. So this is something that I feel like had to happen, you know, at some point.
It had to
Yeah.
happen. We're almost in 2020. So it's been a long time coming since a lot of artists have put their time and energy into their craft. And we're not being recognized as we should. As I saw your lineup. I had most of those people on my show, which
Word.
is amazing, and that they came on. But we never had a festival in the town of Brentwood. This is gonna be in
Yeah.
Brentwood.
And that's why, you know, it means so much to me, because it's in the town where I grew up in, you know, the town where I basically grew to be myself in, you feel me? So at the end of the day, you know, to bring all of Long Island to Brentwood and show the masses what we have to offer as well as what Long Island has to offer, you know, it means a lot to me.
Yeah, we have to. Long Island has to offer so much, not even into the artist aspect, into the creative aspect, as what you're doing, as well as into like this. We're at a studio in Long Island. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
It's finally we're finally turning the tables and going into the direction of where we want to be. Finally, it's taking a long time. We're getting old now.
That's true.
It's taken a while, but we're finally heading into that direction. And this festival is gonna show people, like, look at us.
Yeah, it's just all about creating a stamp. Like what you're doing right now, you know, this is creating a stamp for other people in Long Island to basically do what they want to do, you know, in this realm of work. So I feel like it's all about creating a stamp, one, and two, you know, this is just a stepping stone to take me basically to the next level in showing people what Long Island has to offer. You feel
Yeah.
me? So at the end of the day, this is not just to do the festival, this is also to basically start something different and basically change the narrative. You know, when I say change the narrative, that was actually the tagline to my last
Really?
my last shirt. Yeah.
It's so crazy because I moderated a panel, the goddess culture. I narrated a panel, and that was the line, changing the narrative. So now I'm like, wow, I like
Yeah,
that.
that's crazy. Yeah.
I love that, changing the narrative, and that's what you want to do. So is that your end goal for this year's festival? And do you want it to be an annual festival? Is that your goal? as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something I want to happen annually. You know, this is something that is important for Long Island and can be very important for all Long Island creatives. A lot of people want to be a part of this, so at the end of the day, you know, if I can do this every year, it will happen every single year.
And
Every
it will
single
be
year.
bigger and better with, you know, the people that you are going to invite. And I'm glad a lot of people are coming out for this.
Yeah. So there'll be a lot of people out there. It's gonna be a lot of people, and like, you know, we're talking about changing the narrative. You know, a lot of people overlook Long Island. You know, when you talk about New York, a lot of people don't really talk about Long Island.
No, that's not
So,
even.
Yeah,
that's
it's not even a conversation.
Long Island,
sometimes.
what? Huh? Hamptons? No. Like,
Yeah.
we are Nassau, Suffolk County. Like, it's a whole island. We need that person. And then I know you have. I know EPMD is from Long Island, and they're from Brentwood, so they
yeah.
definitely rep that as well. I mean, that was one of the hottest hip hop groups that came out in the '90s. That was
Yeah.
from Brentwood.
And as well as, you know, one of my favorite artists, which is Craig Mack. He's actually from Brentwood, which is cool, you know, and he's the person who, you know, a lot of people may say he started the wrath of what Bad Boy Entertainment was. So
Yeah,
you know,
a
we
lot of
make an
people
impact.
a lot of different people were saying that as well. And I know, like, Diddy was out here, Craig Mack, Biggie was out, like,
Yeah,
they
he
were
used to
all
live in Long Island for a point in his life. He used to live in Long Island, you know, so.
Yeah, so we're definitely we have, you know, big names that carry through the way, but it's been decades and decades and decades since somebody has been from here that has made it and gave back to the community. So I
Yeah.
think that that's very important what you're doing for this festival,
Appreciate it.
for us to come together as one for once. Because this is something that, you know,
Yeah, and when you talk about community, it's funny that you say that because this whole festival is a charity event. So at the end of the day, you know, proceeds will be going to a back to school drive to help the underprivileged youth of Long Island. So, you
Look
know,
at
these
that.
are, it all connects, and it's all, you know, like a lot of times hip hop music gets shaded on Long Island because it's always connected to something bad.
yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, this is basically a stamp for us to show to the people who think like that we can do something like this as well as give back to the community and not worry about, you know, the monetary gain or what, you know,
Yeah.
anything that's connected to that. So, I mean,
Yeah, because, you know, we definitely rep our city to the fullest.
Definitely.
I like that Long Island artists say that they're from Long Island. They don't say I'm from New York City.
Yeah.
They don't have that in their bios.
Yep.
They have Long Island,
Yeah, it's true.
which I've noticed.
And it's
'Cause
respected, yeah.
Yeah, it's respected. I'm not from New York City, so I'm not repping NYC.
Correct.
I'm repping LI. Yeah, so
a fact. That's a
yeah,
fact.
and that's the other issue that people, like, you know, maybe some of the people would want to push that, you know, that narrative that they're from New York City, but you're not. You're from here. You've been here. You graduated with us. You're good. So just to even come out and, you know, people are volunteering of coming out as well, doing this festival. And it's gonna be huge, and that's like literally the last week of the summer.
Yeah.
Until we get back to normal and then school comes up.
Yeah, that's
around.
true. That's true.
So I realized that is that last weekend of the summer, the 25th and the 26th. That's a Saturday and that's a Sunday.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just gonna be a great event. And then this is all ages can come.
Yeah, all ages. Right now, it's like $20 general admission, as well as Tea Talk is going to be there. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, how much better can this event get? You feel me?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I'm so excited about that. When I got that phone call, click, 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 hey. So I'm like, yes, this is from my town. I'll be there because I'm not a part of stuff like this in Long Island, and I know that I'm gonna be there. Coco's gonna be there. And it's gonna be
Shout out Coco.
Yeah, shout out Coco, the Coco Show.
Word.
We do watch it. I got a little stuck on that. I'm like, I do watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's dope that you have, you know, us coming on board and doing, you know, live interviews and doing live coverage
Definitely.
of the event. So it's definitely going to be a dope event. So again, it's August
24th and 25th from 12 to 8.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
a whole work shift. So y'all gotta take off if y'all working.
Yeah. If you're working on weekends, go ahead and take off now.
Take off now. We know. So it's from
Yeah.
12 to 8, both days.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And think
ma'am.
I'm
Both
so glad
days.
that you did come to the show and let us know about the, how do you say it, strong?
Yeah, Strong Island Hip Hop Festival.
Boom.
Yes, ma'am. And
Yes.
shout out Wavy Jones too. He's, you know, very big on helping me with the whole event. And you know,
Yeah.
we gonna
Shout out to
really-
him. He was just on the
Yeah.
show. Shout out to him. Very humble dude.
Definitely, it's my guy.
Yeah. So you have a lot of people behind you, a lot of creatives behind you.
Yo, there's so many people behind me supporting me, and it's much appreciated.
Yeah.
And yeah, just thank you. Whoever's supporting me for this festival, whoever can see the vision, you know, whoever can really see this going to the next level, I just want to say I appreciate it because we're going crazy.
Yeah,
August
we're going
24th,
crazy. This is not the Fire Festival, guys. So just like,
Definitely not.
please
Definitely not.
come out.
Can't go out like that. Can't
Just
go
come
out
out
like
and support. The festival is happening on the last weekend of the summer, and I really appreciate you coming on the show and letting us
Definitely,
know
definitely.
what's up.
You already know what's up.
Yes.
There's family here, man.
Yes,
Brentwood.
yes. Thank you again,
Word.
TJ.